Now it's time to break it.
Welcome back to the Splitscreeners podcast. This is our Movie Movie Bookie Bookie episode. For those of you that are new here, that's our movie book club. If Movie Movie Bookie Bookie wasn't obvious enough for you.
It's a great name.
We take turns every week recommending a movie that the four of us all sit down and watch together. Then we come on here, we tell you how good or how terrible the movie was in the case of The Lighthouse and Tenet, which were the two biggest pieces of dog shit that we've watched this year.
Dog shit!
Dog Cats is a top 3 movie we've seen this year.
For sure. What?
If
I know you guys are going to put it in your top 10 list,
and you're going to push it to
top
number
10
one.
Movie Movie Bookie Bookie coming out later this December. December. This week was Zach's turn. And Zach, you picked Sleepaway Camp. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah.
Before he does, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Booyah.
Share this video with your friends.
We're dropping bangers. Splitscreeners out. Splitscreeners out.
All right, stop this recording. We'll put that on TikTok.
I love your energy.
Fuck yeah! He's done a lot of cocaine.
Woo! Zach,
The Splitscreeners podcast is not.
do you want to give us a synopsis?
I do have that ready, too. I'm not editing.
Let's hear it again.
Sleepaway Camp?
No, we heard it last week, but we need a refresh.
So the synopsis
Newbies.
is, you won't be coming home. Slightly disturbed and painfully shy Angela Baker is sent away to a summer camp with her cousin. Not long after Angela's arrival, things start to go horribly wrong for anyone with sinister or less than honorable intentions.
Or, any intentions.
Any intentions at all.
Or, pedophiles.
This movie was released November 18th, 1983 in the U.S. Director is Robert Hiltzik. The budget was $350,000, and they made
that much money?
Seems like
And it
too
looks
much
like
money.
that? Holy
and
shit!
and
In the 80s, dude.
box office
Yeah, that's
return.
like $1 million
They
today.
made $11 million back.
That's great.
That's why I got 2
They
sequels.
could have made more of a profit
More than that.
if they just.
More?
Yes.
How many did they
You
make?
brought up sequels.
Like
I'm gonna go
8.
straight. I'm gonna go straight to that.
I only
I was
know
on
3 of
Plex when I was watching Sleepaway Camp. I was on Plex and it pulled up like Return to Sleepaway Camp, and there was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Damn.
I was like, my god.
Yeah, word.
So I remember they did part 2 in the late 80s,
this episode-
3 in the early 90s.
One came out in
This episode
2018.
isn't going to be as enlightening as RRR, probably.
No. Well.
Well.
We'll see though.
Okay, so Sleepaway Camp, the original came out in 1983. We got Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, August.
Unhappy
The new,
campers.
like the most recent one came out in like 2018.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
He's reading
He's
the
reading the
list.
list!
What?
August of 1988.
What? What?
Sleepaway Camp 3,
What?
Teenage Wasteland,
What?
August 89.
What? Keep going.
Keep going. I'm interested in these.
Yeah, I am actually interested as well.
I did not know they made so many.
Return
What?
to... God damn it. I'm going to erase your face.
You can't see it!
With enough of this marker, I can erase your face.
Yeah,
He'll give you new eyebrows there.
no eyebrows.
Can I edit this episode? All right.
All right, come on, Zach. Stop fucking
Sleepaway
around.
Camp 3 Teenage Wasteland came out in 89. We got Return to Sleepaway Camp in 2008. Sleepaway Camp 4 The Survivor, March 23rd, 2012. And
What?
there is where is it?
TV series in production.
God, I fucking hope not.
That would be so cool. There is an unfinished Sleepaway Camp sequel that was supposed to come out even closer to today's date, but that never got finished, so it never did.
So here's a slight spoiler, yet also not a slight spoiler. I looked up Judy, the actress that plays Judy. Apparently she shows back up in like the 7th or whatever the fuck, like the latest one.
She's not dead after all.
So, we picked this movie. Zach picked this movie. Aaron had seen it a long time ago.
I saw it as a kid.
Zach,
Wasn't scary.
how did you happen upon this I'm not gonna say masterpiece. This film, this piece of cinema history,
This cult
undersell it.
classic
It is a cult
cult
classic.
classic for sure.
graced my eyeballs via TikTok.
Nice.
And
I follow a lot of like physical media collectors, and this is a movie that a lot of them were showing off at the time around Halloween. A lot of them had the sequels, which are really hard to find. Like on eBay, I was finding the slipcovers, not the disc or the case with the disc in it, just the freaking slipcovers for like $130, because it's, I guess, that hard to find.
Cult classic.
Cult classic.
only 4 of these were ever printed.
But no, I
Unlike the
Sleepaway
two,
Camp
you'll die.
18. Who's still watching this shit?
Now, are you gonna have us do like
No,
Gavin
no.
with Evil Dead, where every time it's your turn, we're gonna have one of these?
No.
That'll take a few years.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's.
It
A
would take all of
trilogy is rough
2023
enough.
at least.
Oh yeah, you got your whole set.
No.
A trilogy is rough enough. I'll be honest.
It's taken a long time.
But yeah, I saw this movie on there, and then I ran into it at my local new and used movie store, and on a whim picked it up and watched it with my wife, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Now,
My second thought was, I have to make everyone else watch this movie.
so
And
going
you had
going
the
into
perfect place
this,
to do it.
I know.
did you from TikTok know the twists?
No, I
and
knew
turns
nothing.
that we'll get into? Okay, that's the best way to enjoy
I
this.
know.
film.
Thank you guys for not spoiling it for me.
Yeah, we
But
will
we're
have
gonna spoil it.
spoilers later in this episode,
Yes.
and they're right here.
I mean,
Yeah. Take it away, Zach. What else you got?
So I have a few questions for you guys, and we'll kind of get into spoilers as we go through the questions. But first off, what did you guys think of the movie without spoilers?
Ken, you want to take it away since you're
Here,
next in the
I
row?
can just read the beginning of my review.
Gavin wrote something.
Gavin wrote something. Let's
Gavin's
hear it.
official.
So I wrote 2 sentences. This is the first 2 sentences of my review. What is this movie? While clearly a classic slasher horror film, it manages to be everything it needs to be while being a bad movie.
Gosh.
Wow.
Wow, that's something
That's-
like you see on a website.
It was like incredibly enjoyable.
That's
That's a
Now
step too far.
your problem was
I didn't
you
watch it with you
slept.
guys. I do. The first time we watched it, I fell
He
asleep because I was
slept
tired.
away over here.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
a kid.
So I had to watch it by myself, and I will say, I'm sure that hurt. I enjoyed Cats immensely more than I enjoyed Sleepaway
Well, that's
Camp.
a top 10 movie
Yeah,
of all
it's
time.
number one top movie of all time. But that's because I watched it with you guys. No, I watched Cats on my own before I watched you guys. And I
So
fucking hated
watching
it.
this movie with these two was thoroughly enjoyable. I loved how 80s this movie
It is
was.
80s as fuck.
The T-shirts the guys were
Yeah.
wearing, the
the whole outfit.
You mean the crop tops?
the crop top going right up to his nipples.
The
Great.
the lots of really good dick outlines in every
yeah,
shot.
yeah, a lot of bulge.
All I could think was like, wow, I didn't know the 80s were so homoerotic.
Oh, they were apparently. But it was fun, and then knowing the twist and trying to make sure Nick stayed awake to get to the twists.
I passed out.
Hey, I did it.
quick.
They got off the bus and you were done.
Yeah, I
They're
saw
running
the
down the
pedophile.
hill, and you're like, "No, I'm awake."
No,
I'm
I saw
awake."
the pedophile cook. Okay.
Yeah,
Where he's
so you
like,
made it
those
5
are some
minutes."
fresh young chicken.
Well, spoiler.
Spoiler.
Pedophile cook.
Pedophile cook.
That everyone seems to be, for some reason, okay with.
I feel like this table, as happens a lot
It's really
on
loud.
this channel. Well, yeah.
That. Yeah.
But we also sit this way for a particular reason. On a lot of things, we seem to be split right down the middle between the four of us.
You're siding with him?
The twist in this movie is awesome. It is
Yeah, I will say that the twist was
fucking
really.
hilarious and so out of the blue.
It is.
I would have never seen that coming in a million years.
That's why my first words after seeing this movie the first time was, what the fuck?
Outside of that, this movie is pretty fucking terrible. Wow. All the way through.
You say that about every movie you're half asleep for.
That's not true.
And I think
didn't say that about
Blank Check.
Evil Dead 2.
Blank Check.
I said good things about Blank Check last time we watched it for this channel. Go back and watch our Blank Check episode.
He was fully awake for Tenet.
I was fully
Well, yeah, I'm
unfucking fortunately.
I'm not saying that was the one you should have been asleep for.
That would have been more
Zach's
enjoyable
like,
in my
yeah,
dreams.
This movie has some decent kill scenes for
Okay.
what it is.
It does have some decent kill scenes, but the fucking effects.
They're not great.
Okay,
Okay.
well, yeah, but it's also an 80s movie. I'm not going to ding it for the effects and stuff
Do
like
you know
that.
what else was an 80s movie?
Also, it was a $350,000 budget. I'm not going to ding it for
It's
that
a
kind of stuff.
low-budget indie,
The storyline
Horror.
is...
and it has one of the,
Oh, shit!
the most unanticipated twists
Oh, yeah,
in any
that's-
movie ever.
And what's good about it is like if you, they did kind of like hint at it earlier on in the film.
M. Night Shyamalan again should take notes.
They did kind of hint at it earlier in the film, and you...
Yeah.
At
least.
You don't even think about it when they hint at it.
No.
But it makes a lot of sense when you think back on it.
Right,
Yeah,
and that what makes
when
a
you
good
watch
twist.
it again, it's you notice a lot more.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... Well...
Yeah, you should
You see things, man.
Once we get to spoilers, I will say the final reveal is a different actor for the twist.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
What? They look very similar,
Um,
but one.
all right, so
All right, that's the end of it. That's how we have to end this episode now.
Yeah.
And then you have to fade it out.
no, I have to like get a green tint to the screen.
Yeah,
And just
put us in night
credits.
vision
Yeah.
mode.
Credits. Freeze frame.
So honestly, it's not the best movie,
It's not even good
but how
on a lot of levels.
but because of how wacky and like
Yeah.
out of left field everything about this movie, and exponentially more than the twist, it makes it kind of enjoyable, especially to watch with people who haven't watched it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
The kills, after watching a lot of horror movies and like slasher films for Halloween, they're very like mild.
Yeah, they're
Oh yeah,
They're like
you can see
off
the budget.
screen. There's like one or two where you actually get to see the effects.
yeah, the effect.
Like
The
the
effects.
like them boiling water on the chef's face.
Oh, I love that one.
Or the bees.
Okay.
That was a good
When
one.
we get to the bees, even if you're allergic, even if you're fucking allergic, why does this motherfucker look like he's been dead for 3 weeks?
Apparently, you aren't familiar with
Because they're
that region's
colonizing
bees.
space.
Those are honeybees.
Those are super bees.
super rotting bees.
most deadly bees in history.
No,
You
no.
don't even know.
They were
about the
Japanese
bees.
murder hornets.
Before they even had them.
Japanese murder hornets are 3 inches long.
Well, they didn't have the budget to get real ones.
I was
So they
trying
just
to...
had a.
So
I
they
was
had
trying to think of the
honeybees
best character.
wearing costumes.
The corpses looked like paper mache or melting wax figures.
They had a small
Definitely.
budget.
It's
But like I was saying,
$300,000.
other
They
than
spent
a
most
couple-
of that renting the damn
Kung
campsite.
Fury had a smaller budget.
Kung Fury's only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, you can do a lot more on a computer nowadays than you could back
Yeah,
then.
they had
that's
to be
fair.
practical. They did not have
Yeah.
CGI. yet.
That's true. They had to mix corn syrup with red food dye,
Yep.
and they couldn't even afford that.
Nope. They spent the budget on the campgrounds.
And the motorboat in the beginning.
Oh,
See?
shit, that
That's
was
where all of it went. They actually crashed that boat,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so they're like, "Oh, there goes the budget.
There's the boat.
Speaking of which, you could swim faster than that, especially with that much warning.
Oh my God.
Can't get out of the way.
Oh, I know.
Or
There's that boat. Oh my God! Turn. I don't know how steering wheels work.
Even if you couldn't swim, say in some world you never learned how to swim, which I know there's a lot of people out there that
Yeah,
don't
it
know how to
happens.
swim.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You should not be on a boat with little kids if you can't swim.
That's point number one. Point number two, all you got to do is sink, and that boat goes right over
They
the
had
top of
life
you.
jackets on.
Take your fucking life jacket off.
Once those are on, you
or
cannot
I give you
unsnap
two
them.
more options. You swim left.
Or right.
Option number 2, you swim right.
Or you just duck under the boat.
Yeah, thank you.
But if the
what they
life
should
jacket,
have
if you
done.
can't get the life jacket off by chance, you get
You
caught in
can
the
you
rotor.
can dive underwater a little bit to get under
Have
a
you
boat.
never been in a life jacket? I've gone snorkeling. You can go underwater in a life jacket.
You might not be able to hold yourself then.
And then another
enough to
problem
get underneath
I have
a
with
boat.
that scene
Well, that's what I
is
got life for.
They're cruising towards these people,
Yeah.
and they don't freak out or panic until they notice the people. But they're like going 90 miles an hour towards shore.
Yeah.
Because the boat's 5 feet off the
I know,
shore.
like his friend's like, oh my god, I watched
They
all
don't
of it
notice
happen.
land coming for like the first 5 minutes of speeding.
And then the girl in the back, they're like, oh my god, there's people. And then you hear, turn, babe, turn. I'm trying.
She's just locked straight.
She's like, she was in GTA mode. She wanted those points for the
Yeah, there were
You know,
other
maybe take the
ways.
throttle off. I don't know.
I will say that she was probably the best actor in the entire movie.
Oh,
someone help them! They're dying!
everybody else just scared.
Help them!
I probably since we were kind of on the subject anyway, what was your favorite kill? Since this is technically a slasher, I mean it really is, but
Favorite kill?
yeah,
Favorite kill. They were all just so bad.
was it the iron up the other girls?
I don't think that happened.
It was off screen, so
It was off screen. She was laying with her legs like didn't spread her legs or anything. I think legitimately the hot iron just got plunged into her stomach.
I'm with Zach.
It's cooler this way.
Okay.
She fucked her with a hot iron
I don't know. I'm sure there's a
and muffled
Wikipedia
her
page for this.
screams with the pillow. And then she just did this the whole time.
No, well, wait, no, until. Do you know my least favorite
Till the
kill was?
climax.
That's what it was. She was just
Meg's
into
death was. Okay, all the other
Shut
kills
up,
I
Meg.
like they went to the point where they're like every other kill is like realistic for like an accidental kill, and like realistic for the killer to be able to perform, except for Meg's kill where they jam a 4-inch blade through a thing and then just drags it all the way down her spine. Sharpened blades can't do that.
She's really strong. Like a real buff guy.
Is.
Sure.
But yeah, favorite kill.
The bees is my fucking nightmare of a situation.
I figured that would be.
I've had nightmares about that kind of thing because of X-Files.
We're gonna take a wicked dump.
I think the boiling water is my favorite kill, just because. Oh no, anytime a pedophile died, so arrow through the throat and the boiling.
Yeah, the arrow through the throat was cool.
Yeah,
That was
one
brutal.
It can't be you.
I'm glad that dude died.
Dude,
I'm
he was a
glad
pedophile
most of them
too.
died. They were all pretty terrible.
I think he was a pedophile too.
They-
I understand that camp counselors are 18, but I don't
With
think they were
Sinister
always 18, and he
or
clearly
less
offered
than-
it well before that point.
With sinister or less than honorable intentions. Everyone who died was a bad person, basically.
What about
What
Paul?
about Paul?
Paul?
I mean,
Paul.
The one that got his fucking head chopped off
He
and then
did,
skull fucked.
He did kiss another girl.
Kissed another. I guess, but that's not like the killer didn't want the kiss to begin.
Wasn't honorable. Was not honorable.
Yeah, it was a dishonorable intention.
I think we can all agree at least Mozart didn't die.
Yes.
Yeah, he got away.
Ricky didn't die. Ricky is a standout friend. Ricky's the kind of friend I would want. Willing to fucking willing to go to blows with an entire group of older kids.
Yeah,
just to protect you.
Yeah.
Good friend.
All for throwing a water balloon at you.
Yeah, he was ready to
All right.
Yeah.
throw hands.
Hey,
Also, aren't they related? Aren't they cousins?
They were cousins.
Hey,
Oh, friends.
Their blood. He was worried that her dick would show. We have literally spoiled multiple things.
Why would you?
Not the big twist.
Yeah, why would you spoil the big twist?
No,
before
it's
the
not
end of the
that.
episode?
Had a lead up to that.
Fuck! Just cut it out.
Now it's ruined. All of this is over. Splitscreeners out. Out. Peace.
What time does this say on the Gavin?
Oh, it happened at 18:40.
Jesus. Jesus.
It's only been 18 minutes. All
Yeah, I
right.
thought we were working with a fucking professional.
Me too.
Sorry.
Next
Fuck.
question. Moving on.
I didn't get my outline over here. How am I supposed to know?
You knew coming into this.
I'm supposed to just reference the water balloon later?
Did you just paper cut yourself?
No, this is a really sharp thing. and I
Reference
stab.
water balloons all you fucking want.
Like later on, I don't want to.
All right. Next question, guys.
I don't
And
want
we
to waste that
can
much
start
energy
getting
on
into
this.
spoiler content now.
Oh, okay.
Now we can.
All right, so you already heard about all of the kills. So now ready for the spoiler content now?
Put me ending up on the screen?
Just the very
don't think
last
I can.
frame. Just the last frame.
Bar.
Oh, okay.
Bar.
No, just the last frame. Just
No, I want the whole thing standing.
All right. So my question is, what the hell was up with Martha, the mother?
Oh, that bitch is fucking cuckoo for
loony.
Cocoa Puffs.
I thought she was a nice lady. Fuck are we talking about?
I did this so I wouldn't forget, but what was it? Oh dearie.
Oh, dearie.
Oh,
Oh,
dearie.
my.
I legit
I
thought,
tied this on my finger, but I can't remember why.
I thought that originally when I was watching this, because
I hated her instantly.
because you guys kept saying the twist was like so unexpected, and admittedly it was.
Yeah, had
like-
you gone into this without us going, there's a twist, there's a twist.
Well, I still got like surprised even
Yeah.
with that warning. So I'm like, okay, like maybe I thought Angela was the killer. I was like, oh, maybe Angela's not the killer. It's the mom.
That's what I started doing for Nick. I'm like, yeah, who do you think the killer is? It's a twist ending. Nick.
All right, guys. This is actually a question on my list, but let's just talk about the twist ending.
All right.
So everything's going down. Campers are getting murdered everywhere. People are panicking, and then two of the counselors, the teenagers, counselors or whatever, walk up on Angela and find what?
Paul's dead body. in her
Decapitated
arms
body.
as she's sitting there stroking his hair.
With a hunting knife. Not even really a hunting knife. It was like a freaking little.
Chef knife.
Chef's.
No, it wasn't a chef knife. It was Mozart's knife that got cooking
yeah.
away.
Yeah,
His little
Mozart's
buck
knife.
knife.
Yeah, it was a little bucket. It wasn't like it was not.
So she stands up then, turns to the camera, and we got full.
Frontal nudity. And her penis! Right there! Or was that full display?
Sorry about the bar, you guys can't see it.
Censored. Blame YouTube.
As long as we just add a little smiley face on it,
Yeah, that's all
that
you
counts
have
as
to do.
censoring
Yeah.
shit. And it counts as artistic, so
Freedom.
YouTube allows it.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was the big what the fuck moment.
So you spend the whole movie thinking that she's a girl, because she, in the way I saw it, my point of view for watching this movie was she was brainwashed into taking the space of the daughter who was lost in the boating accident in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, the mother forced her because she didn't want another boy.
Yep.
She wanted a little girl, or
And that's and like because that
so
was
she
her
forced her
aunt.
to be a boy. Yeah.
Yeah, her aunt, or his aunt made her
Yeah.
made
Forced
him or her
him to
to
be
be
a
a her. That's what happened.
It was just funny the way you were bouncing around.
I'm like trying to like say what I was like. How do I word this?
But yeah, unexpected, right?
Yeah, I did not see it coming.
My biggest issue with this movie, past the twist, is there's no resolution to anything else in the movie.
Well, that's why you gotta watch the
The
sequel.
sequel might.
She comes back. And
We can't say there's no resolution.
Yeah,
and
and
they
I-
had plans for
I'd
a
read the
sequel.
synopsis, but I don't want to know what comes next because I just got the second one.
Yeah, we should watch
the
it.
second one's an
I am
isekai.
curious to see what they do.
So the second one shows off it's an isekai. After it goes off with that green on her face, it actually
get sucked right into her
It's actually a portal. It like she was like
that
wah, 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 wah.
sounds like an isekai.
Yeah.
Forcibly sucked into her dick.
Yeah, it's basically a vacuum hose.
Vacuum hose to a different dimension, the testy dimension.
But that frame, if we don't have it up yet, just turn like
it's got to be up for the rest of this episode.
I have no
Or it has
issues
to be
with how homoerotic it was at all. Or maybe that was just the 80s. I didn't
I don't
grow up.
know. I think
might
that
just
added
have-
some charm.
I just might have the head.
Oh, I said I
the
didn't
whole
have it.
episode, and then as we get into spoilers, I'll start raising the.
Oh,
volume
that's gonna
slightly.
until we get to this point.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta start her down there.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
so. It's just a black bar right here. I love how we plan editing the video. We'll all
Yeah,
make
you're gonna have to cut this
it.
little part out.
No.
Oh,
Stay
okay,
there.
never mind. Lazy
We don't
editor.
cut anything out.
That's
We're
how you
lazy
Right,
editors.
Zach? We wouldn't cut any of our videos.
Nothing anyone's done on here needed to be cut.
Yeah, that time you kicked over the picture twice.
Twice.
You didn't leave that in?
No, I cut that. out.
Oh.
Snip, snip.
Did you cut out the GoPro? The command?
I am
Almost-
when editing videos.
Of course, with my looking fucking.
When
joke.
editing videos, I'm basically Martha. I don't cut it off.
Martha.
And I think it looks good.
But what about Judy? What did you think about Judy, Nick?
She's a bitch.
She's a bitch. Judy's the bitch. Yeah. The one with the big honkers, as Paul said at the beginning of the movie.
I mean, the kids acted like kids throughout the whole movie. Like
I will say that.
the conversation.
They're dicks.
Did they? Did they act like kids? I was a kid one time.
lot of dicks in this
I don't remember ever acting like that.
You don't remember being in your crop top and just like rubbing all up on it, all your friends in a big
we had cell
crop
phones.
top?
I mean, I do that in the privacy of my own home with
Twister.
Aaron and Zach, but
Well, yeah, but that's in private.
yeah, that's in private. I wouldn't do it on film.
Zach,
You're
you're
an
an
animal. Oh yeah, Judy sucked.
Yeah, she was.
She was a good villain though.
Was she?
She was over the top. Her and Meg were both over the top.
I mean, I think she fit the role perfectly for this movie.
Like, you're not talking to me. Fucking kill this bitch.
Yeah.
She doesn't say a damn word.
Are you gonna answer me? She's trying to spite me! Why won't you answer me, Angela?
People are so mean to Angela, bro.
Yeah,
When they pick her up and throw her in the water.
they kind of had it coming.
Yeah. Oh, 100% they
Don't bully the
Other than
quiet
maybe
people.
Paul.
Also, yeah, that's what a dumb reason to bully somebody. Also, they never really. Why is she quiet?
They never cared to ask.
Because realistically, when the movie started, I kind of thought maybe that she was mute.
Yeah.
But then
Kinda
she
played
would
with that.
talk to a couple people.
But yeah, then she just started talking.
So I don't know. They should have delved in that. Like I understand,
She was
obviously.
shy.
I mean, this isn't a great deep dive into the psychosis of a survivor here. They just kind of slapped some cliches together.
It's look, she's basically Dexter.
From Dexter's Lab.
No, from
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, she's Dee Dee.
Dee Dee.
No, I'm saying
Dee Dee,
Dexter,
Dee Dee.
the serial killer. It's basically the same thing. He witnessed a horrible killing and deaths while he was a child, became a serial killer. Angela witnessed
God,
horrible
that's how that
deaths.
show should have ended. Should have had that last cliffhanger scene with Dexter.
That 100% would
That
have
would
been
have been
better.
a great ending. Than how they ended it.
Then they made that new show.
But
for
there
it,
is a
too.
new one. It's decent.
Is it decent? I was gonna watch
decent.
it.
It's got
but-
its own problems, but it's decent.
Is he still a lumberjack?
No.
Spoilers for Dexter. If you
10-year-old spoilers.
if you get into it, don't watch the last season.
Thank you. Oh God. I held my mouth open too long doing that smile.
Was there any fun facts about this movie?
Yeah, I was actually just getting to that.
Did she have tetanus? Is that why her face froze like that?
Okay.
From lockjaw?
Yeah, it makes you wonder why she's stripped down and
She didn't want blood on her clothes. She wanted it on her wiener.
she's like, "Oh, Paul, come over here. I'll chop off your head, get nude." And
No, because they were skinny
did
dipping.
she skull fuck him?
That's what I'm assuming since his head was like right there.
I think it was just cradled in her lap, like she was just.
That's what it looked like from behind.
She completely lost
You really
it.
had to hide that moment until she stood up. So
She needed to get
they
ahead.
just picked the wrong.
So
thing.
there's they're like, all right, let's take your penis and stick it in
head
Paul's
was
mouth.
probably not the best idea.
They were just trying to get ahead of all the spoilers.
I mean, it was just a little head. So.
All right.
Let's hear it, Zach. Let's hear it.
So my first piece of trivia: this movie and Friday the 13th Part 3 inspired Weird Al Yankovic's song "Nature Trail to Hell." Both films feature the cutting up of campers, and the ending you have to see to believe. Do you believe that ending now? That you saw it?
It makes sense.
Gotta see it to believe it.
I don't know how I did that. I randomly just fast forwarded to a second, got a scream on that song. That was
Nice.
great.
Fair use.
It's like it was planned.
I didn't know that as I
The film became an unexpected hit and something of a cult favorite for horror movie buffs. It made 30 times more than was spent on it, which we kind of went over in the intro of this movie or this video. As a child, writer-director Robert Hiltzik actually went to the camp used in the film.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's like a blast from his past.
That actually happened.
This
when
was
he-
his camp experience.
He is Angela.
No. He is is Mozart.
Oh, shit. Mozart grew up. Recounted that tale of Angela.
All right, so the movie was shot in early fall. It was set in midsummer, though, so the crew often used green spray paint on the brown leaves to keep the grass.
Yeah, I couldn't have set this in fall. That would have been weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a summer camp.
Alright.
No, don't have.
How did I not notice everything was fucking spray painted green?
You know, the film grain. It's alright.
They didn't focus on that.
Felicia Rose, who plays Angela,
Yeah.
does not speak her first line until 31 minutes into the movie.
Yeah, because she's a mute. I swore it.
For 31 minutes, she is a mute.
During the filming of the scene where Artie hits Ricky against the shelves in the pantry, Artie actually had to repeatedly slam Ricky against the shelves.
he did.
At the end of filming, he had lines on his back because had to keep doing it so many times.
Of course. Yeah, I don't feel like he. I feel like he might have been messing up that scene on purpose.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think he just
That actor.
was like that in real life.
Whoa, I wasn't gonna go that far.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this guy's name
You're
correctly. Probably not.
You won't.
So young Peter, during the boating
Hey, you
scene,
did it. Good job.
during the boating scene, is played by Maximo Gianfranco Sorrentino,
Nice.
the older brother of Mike. The Situation.
Oh, Jersey Shore reference. Wait, he played who?
He's the older brother of The Situation.
No, who did he play?
He played young Peter, so probably from the beginning of the film.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You telling me that Pete is a Guido? I'm not watching this shit ever again.
Did you
GTO.
hear the name he just read off? Of course he is.
Rare is a slasher whose victims are almost all between 12 and 15. Also, a couple of people got attacked but not killed, which is also rare for a slasher.
So did the pedophile at the beginning die? He just got burned. He
got taken away in an ambulance, so I'm assuming he lived.
He probably lived, but he's
to
gonna
diddle
be...
more kids later on. So the person that she should have killed the most, she failed to do so.
Yeah.
Good job.
She didn't put salt in the water first.
Yeah.
Alright.
It reduces the state.
Maximo Gianfranco Sorrentino. What the fuck else is he?
And why wasn't Mike The Situation in it?
Z dead end.
So, guys, would you watch this movie again?
He was in a movie in 1983, Sleepaway Camp, and then he wasn't in another role till Blood Reservoir in 2014. He took a 21-year... Sleepaway Camp scarred him so much.
Yeah.
I mean, those propellers will do that.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, bro, that makes me like this movie more.
All right, Gavin, would you watch this movie again?
With friends.
I will watch this movie again because I have Shator.
Fair enough.
I want to be there for that.
This is now number 2 I've seen this. Many, many years apart. I would watch this again with the right people.
Yeah.
I will never watch this by myself.
No, that was a miserable experience.
If I finally got like the whole series as a set, I would rewatch it just
to watch them.
to watch the
Marathon of Sleepaway. We can do it, Zach. 18 movies, one sitting.
It's not 18, it's like 5 movies.
Oh, could you make
feel
us
like 18.
Could you just make us a supercut, Aaron? Just cut them all together so there's no credits anywhere.
Oh yeah, we'll put it together so they fit.
We have missed something the last couple weeks,
What?
and that is a rating.
Oh, I'm getting that. That's actually on my list.
It's also on mine. I have a whole thing. I can read my whole review.
I just know that I don't think we did that last week.
I don't remember.
I think we did.
Before. I feel like we
I think we did the last
usually
one.
do it, but I don't know.
Okay.
After
All
that,
right.
Maybe I'm just crazy.
Next
that's
thing.
for sure.
No, we did it last
Are
week.
you interested in the sequels?
Because remember we
No.
talked about how
I
Evil
will
Dead
say
had a really high rating.
I just want to know where they go from here. So I am interested to see part 2.
All right.
I don't know if I want to go beyond that, but
I think-
I will watch part 2.
As far as I know, part 3 is actually a different camp and a different set of kids.
okay, so not interested.
Like I said,
If you watch part 2, I would watch it with you.
with the right group, I'll watch.
I am not watching it alone. Though.
No, absolutely.
All right, Gavin. We'll give you your chance to read your review.
All right. So you're at the beginning of it. I said I fell asleep the first watch around and I barely stayed awake the second.
Spent good time on these.
It's good paper. What the fuck you doing?
I spent good time.
He spent good time.
I've been having a good time with it. And I barely stayed awake the second time. It has enjoyable moments, but I hated almost every character. Fact.
They're all dead.
Mozart's cool.
Mozart's cool. It's the only character. That's
And
not-
Ricky.
No,
Riky's cool.
What do you mean no?
Ricky's legit. Ricky's an
What do you got against Ricky?
Yeah.
He'd throw down for you.
Yeah.
Because he was still trying to fuck Judy the entire movie.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing wrong.
Those honkers!
Boys will be boys.
Bazooms!
The acting is quite honestly better than Morbius, but I felt like they handed up a lot.
That's not hard, though.
It's not false.
Could be better than more.
Way to set the bar so low.
That was that. Yeah, that's that. Also, I feel like the camp should have been shut down well before the murders happened, since it felt like everyone was okay with the weird pedo cook, adult-wise, anyways.
Heaven, it was the 80s.
They were okay with it. He just wanted to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Remember, he told the other cook to keep it quiet.
That means those cooks were fine.
You'll
with
get an
it.
extra $15 a day.
Yeah, those cooks were fine with the fact that he diddled kids.
No, he paid them more to be okay with it.
That means that you're okay. If you get paid, no matter any amount of money, to look the other way when a kid's being diddled, that means that you're okay with kids.
But the
being
kid
diddled.
never actually got that.
Not this time.
Yeah, but
Clearly,
we
this
never.
motherfucker's been doing this for years.
We never see it. So,
It's all off screen.
yeah, we don't. We don't know.
Or generally a giant jerk. I rate this a 3.5 out of 10. I figured it would be better. What the hell? Or
Did we give you a
funnier.
rating?
Yeah, he did. He started the ratings.
I said it. I put it in the fucking review.
You didn't have to read
I
the
held it
review.
right there. But I.
Okay. That's what you wrote.
Then I wrote like and hate over each other. The movie. So
You hate the movie.
I like hate the movie.
He hates
But like the movie, not everything is as it seems. Because I figured it would be better or funnier, but like the movie, not everything is as it seems.
All right.
I just can't read, apparently.
I would give Sleepaway Camp a 4.8.
Woo, doggy.
And the only reason it's getting that high is because the twist really did throw it off. And I really do think that had I watched this by myself, it would be somewhere in the 30s, probably. Because it was
Hi.
hilarious for the three of us to sit around laughing at it.
Yeah, that adds some good.
Right as I was like, right as I was getting
delusional
ready
and
to
starving.
doze off too.
Yeah.
Like I was finally
Oh
starting
yeah,
to
you
get
were
tired.
so fucking tired.
And Aaron's like, Nick. And I look up and that's just staring me. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right.
You're just like this.
This was worth it.
Fuck. That's good shit. Terrible movie. Terrible movie. But I think it is one that people should experience if they're going in blind.
Yeah, you have to go in blind.
So don't watch this.
So if you've gotten this far,
If you've gotten this far and haven't seen this movie, you fucked up.
You should see it anyway.
But watch it anyway.
Zach,
Because
edit this so it
is-
says movie. Watch the movie before you watch the review.
Yes. Watch this first, as you should be doing anyway. Follow along with us on this journey. This is one of the rare movies where you don't see it coming. Like, I can't say most horror movies.
No.
5 minutes into the movie, I can tell you what's going to happen at the end. And in this one, you cannot do that.
No.
You're gonna live, you're gonna die, you're gonna live, you're the killer.
And that's actually the killer's long-lost cousin over there that's back from the dead.
I really
Did not
appreciate.
give it a rating.
I would give this a generous 5. Mainly for the ending, some of the more comedic aspects.
I will say I'll give credit for,
Also
the,
Mozart.
for the fact that
And
when
Mozart.
when
He's the real hero.
Yeah.
when Ricky got beat down, was getting beat down by whatever the fuck the guy's name was, Mel.
Uncle Chuckles.
Yeah, Uncle, touch me there.
Whoa.
I was like, he didn't hit that long. There's no way Ricky's dead. He's fucked up but not dead.
Yeah,
and I was
he's-
actually surprised. I was happy to see
He's fine.
that he did. Like he was fucked up, but he wasn't dead. Because I don't think because it takes a lot of force to beat someone's head in.
And then got it.
Gavin knows from experience.
No, I do not know. I know because of physics and medical training.
Zach, what would you give it
So this is the second time I've watched that movie in
in the span of...
Which time
3
was better?
weeks. Definitely the first time.
Yeah, when you don't see it coming.
Plus, I was also not dozing off here and there, and I wasn't like starving to death at that point either. It was terrible mix of things while watching that movie.
It was so late.
Fuck.
Wasn't even that late compared to Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I know. I stayed away from
I
that
do
shit.
expect that I would watch this movie again, especially if I'm going to watch the sequels. So, a 6 out of 10.
Whoa! That's high.
And I thought I was being generous.
Whoa, Nelly, that's what he gave Evil Dead 2.
He likes this better than Evil Dead 2.
Then 7 out of 10.
Whoa!
Yeah. How does this stack to Evil Dead 2 since he gave him
Well,
the same
it's not
score?
a complete rehash of a previous story.
It's true. It
Evil
is an
Dead 2
original
is
story.
better than Sleepaway Camp. But not for the twist.
I don't know. Nick, which one was better? Evil Dead 2 or Sleepaway Camp?
Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2 was a more enjoyable watch.
I enjoyed Sleepaway Camp.
I enjoyed Sleepaway Camp too, but
No, you didn't.
I thought
You made that abundantly clear.
I figured it would be better.
Alright. First, those like 5 kids that got murdered in the woods, what happened with that?
Nothing.
That poor counselor was probably like traumatized.
What happened?
I'm sure everybody at this camp was traumatized both before and after the murders.
So yeah, I think what we saw at the end is something that serial killers usually go into. It's a berserker phase. Most in real life, most prolific serial killers, even at this time, did go into berserker phases and just did a lot of rampant killing with no real rhyme or reason.
All those kids were evil.
So I think that the end of it is like Angela going on that rampage.
The off-screen
If you see the
rampage.
deleted scenes, those little kids were picked on her hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
She
shoving
had,
rocks
she
at
had to
her.
take him out.
You're so quiet.
Why don't
so
you talk,
quiet?
bitch?
Threw a rock at her head.
Alright.
These scenes just shows Angela walking by and just being like, and then just running away.
So whose turn is it next week? Is it your?
Me!
Do you have a movie lined up?
I do. Let me pull up the synopsis.
Yeah, read the synopsis before the title.
You're going to be watching this, or this episode will come out Thanksgiving Day, if our schedule is correct.
This episode or?
This episode we are recording currently. So I wanted to go with a Thanksgiving
a week after Thanksgiving, we will have
a Thanksgiving movie.
I honestly really have been appreciating the week ahead. It's been nice getting it,
This movie was released in 2008,
Oh God.
and I am going.
Oh no, not 2008. The recession.
Oh fuck! No wonder this movie looks the way it does.
Yeah, they had to make some budget cuts.
I am going with a Thanksgiving movie. Thanks-killing. This is all all it says for synopsis.
Gobble.
A homicidal turkey axes off college kids during Thanksgiving break.
That's a good synopsis.
That's the
I'm intrigued.
That's the IMDb.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah, we watched the trailer to this. It looks
Like
ridiculous.
a banger.
Trailer will probably be down on this.
We
lowest
also
review.
watched the first minute, just trying to get an idea for it.
That was interesting.
Yeah,
Look, the opening.
Don't
is
show
not
your kids.
what I
let's just say
expected.
there was a 10-point rack at the beginning.
Yeah, gobble.
So, for anybody that wants to watch Thanksgiving with us, watch it this week. Come back for our review the week after Thanksgiving.
Discuss it with us.
After this, it will be your turn.
And boy, do I have a banger line.
Taking us into December, the holiday season is upon us.
Santa Jaws.
Oh shit! Do I need a Christmas movie?
No, you don't have
Okay.
to.
No,
Whatever
don't-
you want.
Look, Santa Jaws.
Santa slays.
Oh, God.
The Santa Clauses.
Oh God no.
That's a series. We don't do series on the movie book club.
I wish we would have been fucking done by now
Oh,
with Evil
TV
Dead.
series, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
We can make a TV
so yeah,
show.
come back next week.
TV,
This was
TV,
Sleepaway
movie,
Camp.
movie.
I think we all do recommend one viewing of this movie.
Twicey.
And then you don't ever have to watch it either.
I think you need to watch it again so you can see those subtle
It-
hints.
it's-
of
But
the-
watch it with your
The
friends.
spray on grass.
It's like a disease you pass on.
Yeah.
Watch it, then go find friends who haven't watched
Give it to everyone
and then
you
make
know.
them watch it.
Yeah.
It's the
That's what I did.
it's the herpes of the film world.
Well, the slasher film world for
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Because if
Morbius is the herpes of the actual film world.
yeah because if you have seen Sleepaway Camp,
It's Morbid time.
If you have seen Sleepaway Camp, you want everyone else to see Sleepaway
Yeah,
Camp.
and I do recommend watching this with a group.
Yeah, get a big group.
Get as many friends you
Do
can.
not
Get
watch this
drunk.
by yourself.
Do whatever you need
Get
to
your
do.
grandma with you. Your grandma will be shocked.
If you're if you're just sitting
It's
on
good
your
family film.
if you're just sitting on
Might
your,
do that.
if you're just sitting on your couch with your dog's not good company for this. Can't make funny jokes. Can't might just leave you in the middle of the movie. Who knows? Your friends will be grown.
Are you
Don't
alright,
bring your
Gavin?
dog.
Do not bring your dog.
I was just saying,
Now,
watch
if
it with
you
actual
do want to
people.
watch a good movie with your dog, you got Air Bud, the
Yeah.
Golden Receiver.
Yeah. Everybody kicks ass. All right. Next week, Thanksgiving. Be back here. Leave us a comment if you have seen Sleepaway Camp. Let us know what you thought of it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you have subscribed and you enjoy our content, tell your fucking friends, bro. Let them enjoy our content.
Take the video,
Enjoy it together.
watch it, find people who haven't watched it, pass it on.
And if your dog likes our channel, drop it in the comments. A picture of you guys
Hopefully
watching
your
it
dog doesn't leave you.
While you're watching.
while you're watching.
While you're watching Sleepaway Camp. That's
Also,
how bad it is.
If you have any recommendations of movies that you love, we did do this already once.
Yeah.
Our friend Jerry recommended In Bruges, which we all watched and we loved.
Drop a title in the
Yeah,
comments.
drop it in the
we'll
comment.
watch it.
We have a couple from the RRR video that we eventually will get in rotation.
I
There were some
was-
good suggestions on there.
This can be after the episode. I
Okay.
have an idea for it.
Outside of that, thank you guys so much for watching. Splitscreeners out! No, it is time to split!
Sorry. Gavin's like slowly reaching for the keyboard.